Hey, Mike Burris here with 22 minutes playing with God, 22 PWG. Get the word out. Fun times on this website, Spirit Music Meetups.org. It's to learn how to receive revelation, anointing, prophetic, and spontaneous. So this was something that just came to me, so I'm excited to share with you. I was just looking through some drumline stuff. I have so much material laying around, and I decided to go through it. I've been up on the roof doing the white stuff to coat the roof. I call this the singles expansion. You know, if you just think of your lead hand, and I'm going to make my right hand, since I'm right-handed, leading, just for the sake of this. I recommend whatever you do with your right hand, do twice as much with your left hand, so you strengthen your weakest link. So I'm just going to look at singles expansion, and I'm going to do just a right and a right. And then we're going to fill that in with a left and a left. So I get a 2 becomes a 4. All right? A 2 becomes a 4. 2 strokes. Now you can count this in many different ways. 1 and, 1, 2, however you want to do it. 1 and becomes 1 E and a. 1, 2 becomes 1 and 2 and. So you want to try different. So this is kind of a pumping motion, or a Moeller 2, what they call M2, Moeller 2, because you're just, and you lift your wrist up, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, what you can do, I can write this out, but it's like 1, 2, and then fill it in. Fill in the left hand. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Or you could do as many of these as you want until you get that motion. That's your check pattern. See, that's my check pattern. That cannot change, and I got to fill it in. Now, you want to go to the other side. So now the beauty of this is you can go, when you end with the left hand, you still want to go back to the right hand. But after you get done with right, you could go, because there's a little gap here, right. If you don't fill it in, there's a little space in here. You could go over to the left side and do left, and fill in on the left side. So this is the thing. You can fill in on the same side, just like we did, or you could fill in on the opposite side. So da, 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 and fill in. Now, when you get done here, what am I saying here? I want to be able to go stop, don't fill in, and go over here. So you basically 1 and 2 and. So anytime you want to switch, you have to switch on the check pattern. You got to switch. I'm going to switch. Da 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 da. Instead of go da 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 da. So I'm going to go da da. There's a space there, and it can allow me. There's a space here to fill in, or to play the check pattern. I had so many options here, so you might want to try all the options. You could write them out if you want to. You could say right, left. Okay, so there's little spaces here, right? Or you can fill in there, right? You can go from the check pattern to this. So you can do that. Or you could come back. See, now you're filling in here. You're not going to go back to here, are you? Left, right is not going to go back to here. You've got to go to left, left. Left, left. See, once you start filling in, you're committed to going to that check pattern. Left, left is the check pattern. But you could continue filling in. So anyway, you could go left, right. So you can go from here to here or here to here. And then you can switch. You can switch right here because you have the space. You can go to this or you can go to this. But once you fill in, what has happened? You can't go back to a left. You got to go back to a right. Does that make sense? Once you fill in, you're committed to alternating. Once you fill in, you're committed to alternating. But if you don't fill in, you can go to the other side. So there's a lot of possibilities here. So right, left. See, I can go over there because there's plenty of room. But once I fill in left, right, then I can't go right. I have to go back to the left. Left, right, 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 left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right. So there's so many possibilities here I'd like you to explore. But what I want to show you is that you can get in to expanding the singles. Now we're going to go 3 into a triple, a Moeller 3. So this is a Moeller 2 and this is a Moeller 3. So if you fill this in, you get a 3 going into a 6. Now we are filling in. So we're staying with even 2s, 4, 3, 6. A Moeller 4 goes like this. And so a 4 goes to an 8. And a Moeller 5, well, that's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 goes to 10. So you can just keep going out further and further and further. But one of the other alternatives is to pump it. So we end up putting an accent here, and an accent here. So I'll show you that. So let's do Moeller 3s to Moeller 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. See, now there's 2 taps. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Again, you don't have to count at 1, 2, 3. Maybe come up with another counting like 8th note triplets, 1 E 2 E 16 note triplets, 1 E and So whatever works. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. Now I can go over to the other side. Remember, if I do the check pattern, I can go over to the other side. And when I go over to the other side, I can do the check pattern on the other side or right into the fill. So 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and I got to go back. Once you fill 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, check pattern. Now I don't have to do the check pattern 1, 2, 3. I could go 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. I like this one. 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3. After a while, I don't count 1 and 2 and 3 in. I just count 1, 2, 3. The driving 1, 2, 3, the Moeller 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Remember, when you do the fill, you got to go to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So 1, 2, 3. I got to go 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I got to once you fill 1, 2, 3, 1, you got to go back to the same side. But now you can go to the other side. 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2. So that's the Moeller 3s to 6s. 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. If it was 8 notes, 1 and 2 and, it'd be 1 E and a 2 E and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, 2 and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 1, right? If these were 16ths, 1 E and a, adding the fill-in becomes 32nd notes. We don't count 32nd notes. We, again, just count the check pattern. 1 E and a, 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 1 E and a. See how it works? Now, I mentioned these extra accents. 1 E and a. So now I'm pumping like 2s. 1 E and a, 1 E and a, 1 E and a, 1 E and a. So going from here to here, be 1 and 1 and 1 E and a 1 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 1 and 2 and. That's a nice thing to be able to go from 3s to 4s and these to the next one down here. Let's talk about M5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, count your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 and 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 1, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 1. Now I was trying the different ways to go back and forth. You want to try them all. So that's 5s to 10s. 6s go to 12s. Isn't that something? That is really cool. Now let me show you how to do odds. Odds are odd. They really are quite odd. That's a 4 when you fill it in. But if you cut it off short, you end up with a 3. So it's still a Moeller 2, and now you get, because you cut it off, a 3. See how that works? And this is a 5. Cut this off, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I bet you that's 3, 5, 7, 9. Yeah, you're just cutting off. Instead of 5, double it 10. Now you're cutting it off. Now, the beauty of this is it ends with the same hand it started with. Those are called same hand rudiments. Same hand rudiments like to alternate. So you can go from a right to a left version very easily. And you can go from the left to the right. So what do we mean by that? 1, 2. You can still count it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Now, we're going to put a space in here at first. All right? So you get a nice little gap. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. See, there's a pause in there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, you don't have to follow those rules I gave you earlier because you have a gap and you're ending opposite. So even if you didn't have the gap, you can go right in from fill to fill. From fill to fill. Remember, you couldn't do that before. You had to go fill to the same hand side check pattern. Then you can move from the check pattern to somewhere else. So we got fill, fill. We can go fill to fill. Fill, fill. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now there's the check pattern. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. See, when we went fill, fill. Before you had to go 1, 2, fill. You had to go back to the 1, 2, and then you could go over to here to do anything you wanted to do. But you had to go back 1, 2. Yeah, that's fill. You had to go back to that side. Then you could go over to do whatever you wanted to do on that side. But now you don't have to do that. With odds, they like to alter it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So definitely, that's trotting horse, trotting horse, trotting horse. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 E and 2 E and 1 E and 2 E and 1 E and 2 E and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. However you want to count it. It's trotting horse, trotting horse. Now, we're going to get rid of that gap. And so we'll make it nice and even. We'll count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are called alternating triplets, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or you can count it 8 note triplets. 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E, 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E, 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E, 1. 16 note triplets. 1 to the and to the 2 to the and to the 3 to the and to the 4 to the and to the 1. However you want to count it. But we got rid of the space. Now, let's do the Moeller 3 with a space. And we can go to the other side, left, right, left, and a space. And so we can count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3. There's no 3 and. 1 and 2 and 3. There's no and. And that gives us a chance to get over to the other side. 1 and 2 and 3. 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 And those are 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we got a gap in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and 2, 3. Now, see, I'm not going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's too much. But count 1, 2, 3. My right hand. Moeller 3s. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I love it. Fives. Pentuplets. Or not pentuplets. They're just pence. Anyway, now let's get rid of the space. Now, you're going to run into something. Now, I should have done it up here. If you play just the lead hand, you'd have no space here, no space here. That means you got to go da-da. You're going to hear this jump. All right, let me go back to here. 1, 2, 1. See, there's no space here. It's not going to be 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. It's 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. There's this like 2, 1, 2, 1. So there's no gap there. That's called a shuffle. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. You get this 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. There's a little quick thing in there, isn't it? 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So there's a little jerkiness in here on these 3s and 5s. So this is what it's going to sound like. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. You might want to have a metronome and walk to it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Hear that? 3, 1, 3, 1. That's what you're going to feel. Now, if you count in 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Hear that? 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. You know, you can put accents in that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Anytime you accent the outsides, that's kind of a samba feel. Now, here's another way to keep track of the 3 or the 2 or the 4 is to play the lead hand as all accents. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, right? So you get 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Kind of get that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Hear that? 3, 1. Right? Because you're going to get accent, 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 accent. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. See, I'm accenting all 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Make sure you can. 3, 1. You hear that? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, and then you fill in 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. That's really cool. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. That's another way of playing 5s and alternating. So M4s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and would be an 8 because I filled in the left. But we want to stop short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. See, we're getting the 4 in there and switching over to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That's an easy way to remember these things. So sound patterns can help you with motion patterns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. But now we can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I put a space in there. You could hear that. Now, I don't like doing this accent personally. When I take that space out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I don't like that feel, but I'm going to work on it. And you can just not accent anything after you really got the hang of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Just accent at the beginning. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That's usually what I do at the very end after I got the hang of all these things. So now you can see how you can go to 9s is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 1, right? Because we got rid of the space. Or we can start out with this space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you just get used to that length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you just get used to length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, one of the things I a lot of times do is just count the lead hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just repeating the same side so I get used to counting this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, I'm ending on that to make it odd. And then I could switch over to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Gotta watch that. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, weak on the Moeller left. My left hand is. I never was really good at traditional, so I created a new traditional grip that allows me more power and more speed using 2 fingers. And there's a whole video on that, so I'm kind of working it out. So I just wanted to show you this quite amazing revelation that I found on working singles. So I'm going to really enjoy working singles for a while and learning how to go from 2s to 4s, because you're just doubling them. So you keep your time so you can help build sense of time. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. See, I'm still counting just my Moeller lead hand, whatever it is. I'm just counting 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm filling in and getting a sense of time, because I could turn on my metronome and walk to it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So I'm getting used to just counting my lead hand, letting the fill in happen. Less clutter, and you're just thinking of the check pattern, your lead hand. And then work on the other side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, and 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. See, I'm filling in, but only counting the left hand. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. See, now you can go right over to the other side because they're all odds. Everyone ends on the same hand as you started with, so you could easily go to the other side. It's only the evens, right? We talked about that. If you fill, you're obligated to go over to the other side, to the same side. 1 and 2 and 3, and I filled. I have to still go back to the same side, but then I can go anywhere I want. That's the hardest thing about evens. Okay. So have fun with this. Joy is in the journey. I'm glad I did this today, this afternoon, this evening. It's already. Wow, time flies when you're having fun. Singles, expanding singles. Maybe you've come up with something else that would be really helpful for others. Put it down here on the comments, okay, for other people. That's the whole point of this, not just me, barfing all this up. It's just revelation I'm sharing with you. And you need to share your revelation with other people, right? It's all about a one another reciprocal thing. Look at that page called Fellowship. It's all about that. And you can go out to the website, spiritmusicmeetups.org. There's a drum tab. You'll see so much more. They're, very organized for you to find stuff. So feel free to comment on the bottom of all those pages as well. Share your ideas with other people. Inspire other people. Encourage each other to move forward closer to the Lord. And share your understanding, right, as it's been given to you. And share that with others. I appreciate it. So enjoy the evening. God bless you. Bye-bye.